of episode 1, People of NYC. Today we'll be interviewing John McDonald as my dad, and or as you guys may know him, Johnny Mac. I wonder where he is. Oh, I think I hear him somewhere.
I'm about to do an interview for my son's class. But I'm telling you, The Little
Hello,
Mermaid is the
John
best
McDonald.
movie ever. Little Mermaid is the best movie ever made. Hey, Mac, how you doing, man? Wow, I was just talking about you. I'm glad you made it. You're here for the interview, basically, of your series. It's called People of New York City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very honored to be the first person in the episode, by the way. So basically, you just wanted me to give a brief description of what I do here and what my life is like very briefly inside of the city?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So why don't you follow me, and I'll give you a quick little one, too.
What you do here?
Well, what I do here, I am the interior decorator / housekeeper. Basically, my job is to hang up pictures and, design the way the layouts of the room look, keep the upkeep going. Basically, I have a little knack for interior decorating and design. Like, I was able to put up all these pictures that you see around with no laser and the naked eye. I mean, I'm not bragging, but, I kind of do have a skill for it, and other people had noticed. Here is where I work at currently is 111 John Street, and so if you look down this way, if you look all the way down that way, you'll see that I made sure that all the pictures can be seen in any which way, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I learned, a while ago when I used to do maintenance, you know what I'm saying? But it's a quiet job, and I like it because normally everything in my life is all loud and crazy, and I'm very talkative, hyperactive. When I come here, I'm able to, it's quiet. I'm able to focus and concentrate, catch up on some homework, and, that's basically what I do,
What made you go into housekeeping?
You want to know, well, maybe get into it. Years ago, as a matter of fact, I can show you. Come outside. Oh, watch out for Teresa, okay? Such remarkable views, right? So basically, how I got into housekeeping is, you see these two beautiful buildings right here, the Freedom Tower, the World Trade Center. I think that's going to be building 5, if I'm not mistaken. But years ago, when I was in foster care, I used to live with my Aunt Jeanette and Chico, and they used to work at the Twin Towers. And so I was living with them since I was about the age of 13, 14 years old, and it was always constant cleaning. That was always our thing. Cleaning, we had to clean. So when I turned 18 years old, I was able to get a job at the Twin Towers working maintenance. And there is where I basically honed my skills on how to do cleaning, and also I picked up my knack from interior decorating. But because of the, events of 9/11, that didn't quite work out so well. So there was a long while where it was a long bout of unemployment, so I had to pick up scrap work, and I would do odds and ends here and there, but I always had this thing about cleaning and organizing and keeping everything neat, and that's basically how I got into this. You have any other questions?
No, thank you.
For now.
Yeah. 9/11, and where were you and what was that like?
Wow, where was I? Wow, where was I and what was that like? Well, I answered the first question. The first question was, I was at 93rd in Amsterdam between, Central Park West and Columbus Avenue. And what it was like, wow, so I'll tell you like this, see, the Twin Towers where they were, you were literally able to see them anywhere in the 90-mile radius. You understand what I'm saying? So especially at the time when I was living at East 93rd Street, we were able to clearly see the World Trade Center from our window. So every morning before I would go to work, at that time I was doing floors, I was a floor installer, high-end, not like tiles and stuff. But so every morning, just as I do today with this one, anytime I used to see them, I would blow them a kiss. So I forgot, I was running late, it was about 7:30 in the morning. I was saw the Twin Towers, my girls, gave them the kiss, hopped on the train, get to work. I get to 93rd in Amsterdam. Now, it was like the old school elevators, the freight elevator where you actually have to catch the floor. So the Spanish cat in there, presumably he thought I was Spanish, of course, he starts telling me something about something in Spanish, but all I heard was World Trade Center. I'm like, yo, excuse me, Pop, but I'm sorry, I'm not Spanish. I didn't understand anything you just said. He was like, yo, an airplane just flew into the World Trade Center. So, of course, I gave a mad side face like that gotta be complete bullshit because, you know, I just saw the fucking things. So, get upstairs, go into this. Now, I was working at a penthouse similar to the one across the street right there. You know what I'm saying? But much further uptown. So, when we get inside, you know, sure as shit, man. A tower, no, what is it? B tower what was it? A tower first? I forgot which one. No, it was B tower. A tower got struck first. Yeah, that was the one that got struck because that's how I remember seeing it in the window. Then later on, so what happens is I get up there and we see the towers on fire. So I'm thinking, we're all thinking, the whole country's right now still thinking that it's probably just an accident. No one's thinking about terrorism. And then what happens is, so the way the guy had it, like, you gotta envision it like this. So my back right now to you guys is where the Twin Towers are. Me facing you is where I'm at. So where I'm looking at you guys is where the Twin Towers were. Now, the guy had a floor-to-ceiling in the mirror, and in that mirror, he had a TV right in front of it. It was really eerie because as I'm watching A Tower smoking up the block, you know what I'm saying, through the mirror, I'm watching it on TV. And as we're watching it on TV, they're saying, you know, it looks like there was a mistake, airplane probably got lost, yada, 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 yada. Then all of a sudden, on the reflection of the mirror, you just see B Tower go, woof. You know, you clearly see the airplane crash. Not clearly see the airplane, but you see the after effect of what happened. So, and then in 7 seconds, because of the delay, you see B Tower was hit. So I'm looking downtown, and you got A Tower on fire, and you got B Tower on fire. And, you know, and this is all within the span of like minutes from each other. And, you know, everything was still like, right now, everything is chaotic. All the fire trucks, all the ambulances, all the police cars, taxis, everything is shooting straight downtown. Everything is going downtown. Then, you know, my boss at the time, my friend Kenny, he's telling me like, look, we gotta work. We still gotta work. I'm like, are you insane? You know what I'm saying? Are you mad? So, anyway, after that argument goes, you just see B Tower just go, whoop, gone. Just like that. Hundreds, now if not hundreds, thousands of people trapped inside. Just vanished, gone, boom. Then, so okay, so you know I'm starting to get misty out in my mind. I'm over here saying to myself, damn, okay. And you know it's eerie because when A Tower was standing alone, I swear to you all, it looked just like how the Freedom Tower looks. It was just one huge fucking building, one huge spire. So I'm trying to rationalize in my mind, okay, at least we have one of the Twin Towers. It was like no sooner than I said that shit, son. It was like no sooner than I said that shit. You just see A Tower just, and it was crazy because it didn't just drop. You know, if you guys weren't there to see it with your own eyes, you're lucky, you understand? So you see how the spire looks? You literally saw it just go like that. And just drop. Now, mind you, I was running late, right? And I told y'all, you know, I was on the train. I saw the towers. You know, you hop on the train. One of them is on fire. This all happened within the span of 2 hours from my commute to when they dropped. And it's amazing how, like, 3,500 to 4,000 people just vanished in a span of, like, what, 30, 40 minutes? Now I know, yeah, you know, we New Yorkers, we tough as fucking shit, right? But you know, that's pretty heavy shit. And it's not just, you know, towers coming down, that was the sad thing. It was also like the aftermath. You know, no trains were running. You know, me and my friend, we had to walk from 93rd in Amsterdam. And as I was mentioning, you know, we had to walk from 93rd to Amsterdam all the way to the Brooklyn Bridge. From the Brooklyn Bridge, then we got to J Street Borough Hall, able to take the A train to Utica Ave. And aside from that, the days later, the aftermath was crazy. Like, that shit was a smoldering pit for about a good 2 or 3 months. So you had the smell of the buildings just all over Lower Manhattan and on North Brooklyn. There was papers from the building that wound up in my neighborhood as litter. The subway trains was just filled with nothing but missing people posters everywhere on the floor, in the train, on the walls, everything. I have newspapers with just pages and pages and pages and pages of just people missing. And you know, no airplanes were in the sky for a few days. And listen, I don't care who did it. I don't care if it was terrorists. I don't care if it was our own government. The problem is that it happened. And damn near 4,500 people died in like 20 fucking minutes, yo. Maybe 40 minutes, you know. And what's really wild, it's so crazy, it's like, it's almost 20 years ago already, you know. My bad to get all emotional and shit on y'all, but like 9/11 is a very touchy subject with me. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions or anything?
No.
Nah, we good. I bet that. Yo, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow. You know what I mean?
All right.
Good looks again.
Peace, man.
No doubt.
I'll conclude part 1 of People of NYC, and stay tuned for next week's topic of how my dad got thrown into the side of the train tracks. Peace.